Not right now, Blurtra. Wait your turn. Okay. Unfair, which has not a 1 laurel on it. Let's see if we can change that tonight. Maybe go magical tonight. Store. I'm gonna try magical tonight. Really, every second dice you use each turn gains death. That doesn't sound like you could win. All monsters have 50% more HP. Sounds pretty rough. Okay, big hitter 7 is pretty takeable, but this is only 3 points though, which is why. Wow, so there's no other big ones to take, just this 10 and this 9. Okay. We could take bottom poisoned for 3, which means that this lost dies on the first turn. Unless cleanse or vitality, which there is both of those here on the acolyte. Okay. Still, that's a lot of poison. At the end of the third turn, 2 damage to all allies. How is that? Maybe that's okay? It's kind of the equivalent of having, like, an angry orc on every fight. Which is bad, obviously, but we don't have to kill it. We just have to survive it. Maybe. Right side has blank and stasis. That's actually not that bad. At least it's not sticky like last time, huh? That one was the worst. Wretched crown, I hate. I've already told my story on that one. Alright. So unfortunately, we can't even get an even 10. So what if we did something like this? Hold on. Come on. Other option. Monsters have more HP. And keep rolls doesn't, by the way, doesn't really feel worth it, but we have to take something. And I don't want Wretched Crown at all. And every other way that we take ends up with 2 extra. So we may as well take it. So if we just take Right Jammed. I feel like this might be fine. Maybe we could survive that. Maybe we should try the lightning, though. With higher monster health, that's pretty rough, huh? Alright, let's try this then. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Look at all the health on those enemies. Some would say that's too much health. We have no gray. So looks like Primrose is on shield duty. Or the burst. Can't forget, I get to actually use spells this time. And I will for the whole run. Imagine. It's one of the reasons why sometimes it's nice to just do an unfair run. Okay, so let's poison this guy. Heal and shield 1, cleave. Good. And 1 damage cleave. Okay, so let's get all this mana. Oh yeah, what is Leaf? It's just a boost, okay. So... should probably... burst and... scorch? Sure. Seems fine. This time, we'll have enough damage for sure. That does it. Take. Chest? Oh, a cursed chest. So we get a random curse for 4 tier 1 items. Not for tier 1s. That doesn't sound good. Vampire or Trapper? Trapper's pretty cool. Lost is pretty good these days with all these sides. But... oh, and this side is also nerfed. Because the enemies have more health. This is gonna work on fewer enemies. Vampire is pretty good. Let's go ahead and take her. Yeah, we like a vitality. We do like this side. Don't know we can afford it this turn, because we have 2 people dying. No, I guess it's fine. We can save them both with these 2 dice. Is it okay to waste your turn just growing your die, though? Probably. That's very nice. Thank you, Prodigy. Alright. So I think we do this, because it's a ranged attack, and we don't have that many options for that. I mean, if we're gonna be hitting cleave, we may as well hit as many people as possible, even though it doesn't matter to hit the goblin. But imagine if it did matter. We okay with this? Think we're okay with that. Okay. That's not bad. We kind of need to kill these rats, though. And Vampire needs to roll one of those attack sides, I think. We only have 1 more roll. How are we gonna do this? I guess this plus this saves her. So sure. Alright. What's the cost here? One single keyword side and one blank side. Suppose that's those two. Maybe even that one, huh? So we do that. But poison this rat. And then burst it. We could even infuse. No, we can use burst multiple times in a turn. Imagine that. What's this? Hold on. A single X can power this? My X has a keyword on it. So it's one X that's powering this? Because I don't have any more active sides. In that case, wow. That's actually great. It's like cheating. Okay. Copper ring, empty max mana and 1 stored mana. It's not bad. Dispel and potion, okay. So we could add a dispel, one-time dispel, to probably the orange's middle side. It's not terrible. There's some enemies you definitely want to dispel. So worth taking it and keeping for just such an occasion? Or should we just keep the extra mana and slight amount of health? Alright, we'll take the Titan Bane and just save it for later. Don't need it here. Oh, that's a lot of X's. Okay. Don't think we're keeping that. So we just roll them all. Okay. Now we're talking. You rolled that again, though. Primrose, please. One more try. There we go. And we can use leaf with that. Very nice. Which one should we go for? Probably the boar. Or should we just try and get rid of the smaller ones? The wolf is pretty annoying. Here, let's try and get rid of the boar. We can lease the Lost, get more poison on him. Scorch. Yeah, everybody's alive, so looks pretty good. And now infuse will do double healing. We can get 1 more mana. Don't really care about the cleanse, so I'd rather go for the mana than this. And I'd much rather get the 2 damage or the 1 poison. But this'll kill the rat if we can do 1 more damage to him. Do we have that capability? Not exactly, I guess. Not as it stands. Alright, let's roll them. Okay, these are way better rolls. Are we saving Lost? Guess we're saving Lost with Infuse, and it's gonna need to be a bigger shield than this. I guess Burst. So, probably don't need this shield then. You keep that. Sure, we can at least get rid of the rat with these 2, if nothing else. it comes to it. I was hoping for that one, actually. So, infuse. Can we kill whoever's killing you? It's the boar, so not really. I mean, we could, but we're not gonna waste our damage on that because we already have him poisoned to deal all that damage. So probably doing something like... we'd at least make him die this turn. That's not bad. Then we kill the rat, and we flock for the lost. Man, restore completely outclassed, huh? Seems good. That is a lot of X's. This is very familiar role. Alright, now we're talking. Should keep this. 1 in 3 chance of getting what I actually want. 1 in 3 chance of getting an X. Guess we keep it. Okay, we got mana, and we can use Leaf on this one. So then we burst, and we get the kill. Bramble. Okay, we need to think carefully. I guess poison is what we want, huh? Kill a bramble. And we could also turn Prodigy into Glacia, which is a very nice spell. Has 2 ways to weaken. Doesn't have a lot of mana gain, but we don't have much shield right now either, so that's actually somewhat helpful. Is this what I want for the long term though, Rogue? I think we're still fine with the lost. So I'm gonna take Glacia. Nah, we don't really need to dispel the bramble. We have poison, so it's gonna be fine. How's it going, Keeper Balance? Good to see ya. We're doing an unfair run right now. My curses. Enemies have 50% more HP. And my right side is jammed. It is, blank with stasis. But I also get to keep rolls. Haven't used that keep rolls yet, I don't think, but... I found out something interesting, which is that this stasis X can activate Leaf by itself, which it doesn't seem like it should, but it can. It's a 1 keyword side and also a blank side. Think we'll be fine against Bramble. We've got poison. We've got at least 1 poison. So we don't really need those. That's probably good. Growth side doesn't actually do anything for us because you're making the side that grows go away. Okay. So get a bunch of mana. I guess we'll shield for 1. That is not a poison. Should I bother to use it? I kind of wanted to save the cruel sides for when the bramble was getting low. But we do need to work on it. Must save our mana because we only have a limited amount. Okay. Oh, he's doing poison now, huh? Maybe we need to use that. Probably we should actually get the cleanse instead. I don't want any of these then. Reroll me. Okay, we got a cleanse, we got an attack, we got a weaken, so then I'm not poisoned at all. What else? Ah, there's our poison. Okay. So now we can use leaf on it, boost up the poison. So I'll use that, and that, and now we're not getting poisoned at all. Then we use leaf on this. Poison him for 2. Seems good. Take. Now we can just wait him out. That is pretty good. If we can get all the stasis axes, we could actually just kill the bramble. With just this. How many do we need? 2. We need 2 stasis axes and we can beat him with that. Do need to make sure we have enough to kill the rat afterwards. Wand regret. That's fair. So we can't use leaf because all our sides have single use. So even this side that has a keyword to it. How about these X's? These don't have single use on them? It used to be a tier 5? That seems excessive. How many of these you got left? 1? Maybe we shouldn't waste it. I do feel like we should at least... Okay, how many attacks do I have left? I have 1 here, 1 here. We have 3 more manicides, 4, 5 more manicides. Okay, we should be fine against the rat. So we'll just kill the bramble now. And may as well burst the rat. Sure. You guys can... Does the least use up this? It does, yeah. Because this is the first side with 1 keyword on it. We like cantrips. Who can we put that on? Put it on Primrose, although this is pretty much the only shield we have. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Could put it on Lost. It's probably better than 1 Cruel to have 1 cantrip. Yeah, I guess it's empirically better. Because even if you keep the cantrip, you get to do 2 damage. Oh, I don't like this shade. That has too much health. And obviously, cantrips is not great for that. This is going to be a match in which we need more shields. Should we bother to equip cantrips right now? Probably not. It's gonna make it slower to kill the shade. And the militia, we can kill with just shields, so... The cantrip is probably counterproductive here. That's at least 2 damage. Okay, and we can buff it by 1. And we need to save lost with that. We can't quite get the 5 shields, but if we use this, we can buff the shields for next time. So let's do this. This. Hit the shade for 3. Block here. Save our mana. Seems pretty good. Maybe we can burst a few times. Oh, use Witch on the Acolyte. Oh, you mean the cantrips, yeah. It could go there. It is my only cleanse, though, is all I was thinking there. And again, for this fight, just kinda don't want it. Poison doesn't do much in this fight. So let's re-roll that. Maybe we keep this, though? No, we need some way of saving the Acolyte. So that would be nice. There. Okay, re-roll me. That's the wrong one. Do we need this? Okay, so let me just try it out, see what we can get. If we leaf this and infuse, okay, then everybody's alive. And we can hit the shade for 1 more. Still can't scare away the militia. Okay, good enough, because the infuse lets us keep our characters alive pretty well in these situations. That's probably fine. That would be fine if we could boost it by 1 damage. You know what? We can. Perfect. And then we can just shield twice. Say! Or statue, that's probably not gonna happen. I guess it's Faye. Yeah, probably. Have no cleanse anymore. Which one? What goes here normally? Is that normally another one of these? Or is that a proper heal normally? And Circle's not a great spell, but... And yeah... I know. Faye picking Faye. Again. So we just need to overkill the snake and we win this one. Probably. You don't have our vitality heal anymore. That was actually saving a lot of lives, now that I think of it. So how are we saving this life? Weakening a snake? Then what? I don't know. Maybe this? Still not enough? Can't really afford to do that, I think. Alright, let's see what else we can get. Those are very nice. We can scare off the bandit if we can do this one, right? So let's see if we can do it. Hit the snake a few times. We only get 1 mana. We can't quite get the snake low enough. 1 more damage and we can do it. So, what we need to do is get this one to roll either the 1 damage or the 2 mana. That's the only way that this is gonna work. Otherwise, I think Primrose dies, and we just have to live with that. Hey, we did it. Spoke it into existence. Three quartz. And they have so much health. So I have to do 8 before they die? Okay. Phylactery. 3 of a kind. So pain to the 2 left sides. Who would we put that on? Maybe Glacia, who has a lot of health. But the point is that this gives a lot of health. So maybe Faye, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad. Otherwise, trio to the rightmost side. Is there use cases for that? Just this one, huh? Sorta means that you have to do 1 side, 2 side, Faye, boost, and then the 4th or 5th die has to be the one you're trying to boost. And can't be one of the ones that you're trying to use as a single pip side. It's a bit tricky. It does work well with these, actually. With these cantrips. For now, until we upgrade characters. Is that worth it? Maybe it's worth it. I'm just always scared to take the phylactery. Maybe I'm just a chicken. It's too scary. There we go, we're getting closer already. In fact, should I just save this? Well... no, it's kinda one of the ones that I want to boost with it. So maybe I should save this? Is that okay? Kind of like to get either the poison or... the cruel side. We could boost that by 3. Or that, huh? This one's already tripled. Maybe we can save our rolls here. So... now we can do... this. Kill one of them. 2 weaken on 2 of my characters. Let's weaken their weaken. On which one? Let's say this one. So my vampire can still do things next turn. Seems good, we get to keep the rolls, so... And that trio is already working out the way I hoped. Okay, you are... useless except for your growth side or your stasis side this time. This one is sort of the least impactful one, so let's roll it. Ooh. Probably want that. Seems like we're gonna need those in order to get enough mana. No, we have enough mana here. So let's still keep trying for better stuff. Let's keep that. That's a +1 to somebody. There. So... unfortunately, we can't get it... well, okay. We can do this one fewer time. And then burst him. In which case... we'll buff this with the last one. Okay. Seems good. Faye is now useless this turn. Yep. So take her stasis one. This might be a last turn, so that might be useless. Probably prefer the 2 damage or the 2 mana. Like that. That might be more useful than most of its other sides, huh? Pretty good. So... how much damage do we need on this thing? Okay, well... there we go. Mimic, huh? It's pretty much just doing magic, or mana, and a weakened side. It's not terrible. Well, that's funny. Has a blank stasis side instead of the 4th side. But yeah, which sides does he take? Middle base sides of other heroes. Yeah, so this would be the Lost's middle side, which is a great side. That is a shame. Ranger is a pretty good replacement for Lost, I think. So I'm gonna take that one. Since the Mimic lost one of its 4 sides, seems pretty bad. And Primrose is doing pretty well, so... who should we put these cantrips on? Might be Glacia? We just hate those sides. Although, again, it's one of the few shield sides. Really prefer to burst than to shield. So, yeah, I think this is fine. I need to remember that I had that one dispel that I could use. Currently don't need it in this fight either, but gotta remember. Got it if I need it. Sure, we can weaken the bell. That is too much damage. Vampires dying just from that. Do we keep that? Guess so. Can need more than that, though. Might need the mana just to make sure we could burst, so I guess we don't take that. Do we save this? So if Glacia's taking this, then we can't get mana here. For you, we want the engaged side, or this one is probably second best. You know, in a fight where they're killing themselves, this one's probably fine. We can increase the strength of... Now we can't, can we? That's a double keyword side. We can... It skips past that one. How do we get enough shield to block the vampire? Think we might need that triple boost. This kind of counteracts the triple boost is the problem. For using this to boost up, say, this one, then we're not going to get the triple boost. We might be using this on this. Nope, because this is a single keyword side, so it's going to take the leaf. Okay, so we need the weaken or the boost side. Okay, so that's good. What are we doing with this? Are we boosting again with this one? Sure, let's try it. So I'll do that in order to shield. Okay. Now even if we do this, we can't do it a second time because it uses itself now. So what happens if we... Actually, it's better if we do this, because this protects everybody. Alright, and Vampire has enough shielding now. Good. That's the only part I was stressing about. Wasn't positive I'd calculated that right. But if we do this for 3, then the bell doesn't exert this turn. Nothing we could do about it, though. Since we can't split up the weaken, and we need exactly that much weaken to save the vampire. Unless we do it like we were doing it the first time, huh? So we could do it like this. Yeah, everybody else takes more damage, but the bell exerts itself this turn. That's fair. Yeah, gives us another turn to deal with this fanatic and to maybe heal back up. Alright. Think that's the play. That's a lot of blanks. Maybe we want the heal with growth. Or maybe we just want to damage them all. This is only a 2 versus 1 damage difference. On enemies who are hurting themselves anyways. Maybe we even want the stasis on this again. You give to someone else. How about these? Really prefer the mana there. I don't know what we want here. Maybe the heal. and boost for 3. Put that on the ranger. That would be pretty cool. Then you, anything but a completely blank side would be great. Okay, is this what we want? We can have enough mana. Oh, we found this one. And if we keep this one, that's 3 in a row. But we need mana then, right? So that we can infuse and vampire doesn't die. No, vampire doesn't die if we do this, so we're fine there. Okay. So we'll try it like this. So we attack here. We boost Ranger for 3. Pretty big attack there. We kill Fanatic. So it stops hitting us. Then we just have to deal with the bell. Who is hitting us for too much damage, I will say. Maybe we do that. We want the weakened side. This honestly doesn't help, and stasis probably helps more. We would love 2 mana. And 2 mana there as well. 2 mana lets us heal out of range, right? Nope, not quite. So, 1 mana each. And we can heal up to where we're barely dying. Need more mana than that if we're gonna Liz. I guess this leaf can help us with that? Alright, so hold on. I don't think we have it yet, but let's try. Heal you. Attack here. Lease here. And that? Nope. That's not quite it. 3 people still dying. Oh. It's because of the order that we had to do things, the healing first. Before we could, do this. And we had to do it in that order because if we left even one of those up, it was gonna use up that side. Like, they're all single keyword sides, so had to do it in that order. So that ruins the turn. I still think this is the one. And this one, and I guess this one, because we can boost it with this, but we need weaken here, if we could, and we need 2 mana here. Otherwise, we're gonna see some death. Got more rolls. Okay, that's great. Is this good enough now? So we can go like this. Oh, this probably is a single keyword side, so. We can heal a ranger without going up past the 50% health. Great. Okay, we found it. We found a way to not all die. Right, Bella's dying this turn, so we just need to not die as well. I guess that's enough to not die, huh? Okay. Hold on. So we can do that, and then we can just kill him. Better. Graves even have more health. Blue heroes replace the 2 right sides. Well, we can't replace the right side, so that's sort of sad. Times 2 if I have 1 HP. That's kind of bad too. Yeah. Not happy about the shade either. Or the sniper for that matter. 50% health is a lot on some enemies. Okay, so these are both pretty bad. I mean, I guess it improves Glacia a little bit. Glacia really could use more 2-mana sides, but that's only 1. Is that worth it? Honestly, it might be worth it. This 1-mana side just does nothing for us most of the time. It feels like such a waste, but... You would random here? I'm very tempted to, but... rather than random into something that might possibly do something for me, this actually does something, even if it's not a lot. The 1 mana is just so useless to us that having another chance to get 2 mana at once is gonna be, I assume, pretty helpful. To +1 to one side. Yeah, depending on level 3, it might completely go out of fashion immediately. Oh, we left the cantrips on with the shade, and of course it hit the shade first. Let me guess, the next 2 are also going to hit the shade? We would louse the engaged side so we can kill the sniper immediately. But we would also like this one so we could work on the graves. Because those things are going to be spawning a lot of bones. Alright, let's take this. We gotta get rid of them. Can't handle all the bones. They're both hitting green, really? Don't do that. Yeah, we should get mana here. If we could weaken one of the graves, then we could stop it from spawning. That would be pretty cool. Is this shield? I guess just to protect it with a burst. If we can get a burst, that's enough to save Primrose, so may as well keep it. Okay, we got everything we wanted in lice. So, Grave is now weakened. Burst to save the Primrose. Should we also burst this other grave? So that we're saved 1 turn of misery. Is it too early to do that? No, it's not. Earlier the better, because we got lots of enemies to deal with already. So, let's keep it that way for a little bit longer. Okay, we got some good ones. They're both targeting the Primrose again. What can we do as far as getting rid of this shade this turn? We cannot. 6 damage is too much. It's looking like a rip, huh? I think we can kill this sniper, but that's still 3 more damage than we can deal with. So Primrose can't keep this. Primrose is gonna need to roll that and or that and still struggle. And do we keep this? I was just thinking we could keep these and use it on Ranger. Okay, so hear me out. Right, we have to use this first so Shade won't even take the 3 damage. So maybe we use that just to kill a grave, or to stop a grave from spawning. Okay, let's just play this out at first. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get 5 damage at once. Still not enough to kill the shade. So if we weaken the shade, leaf twice, kill that guy. Yeah. So we're still in some trouble. In a lot of trouble. Yep, that would be pretty hard to keep him alive. Because we have to kill the sniper with the +1s here. And so even that is not enough block. We would have to somehow block with... Yeah, this is already removing 1 damage from Primrose, so that's just the same. Maybe this is what we're looking for? We're not gonna get the trio off, no. No. But... Okay. So... If Faye rolls this one, Primrose rolls the shield. The one shield that saves it. You just let it die? I don't know, Primrose is a really good character for me. I'm scared of living through all these bones with Primrose dead. Yeah, the one thing that I would say is... very tempting to do instead, though, is... to just weaken these graves. Hit the shade for much harder, so that we can actually kill it next turn. And then kill this other grave, right? That actually looks a lot better than saving. Yeah. You caught the same thing. This does look better than all that rigmarole to keep the Primrose alive, and rigmarole and luck. There's a lot of luck involved in making that happen, so... This is a pretty good result, so let's just keep it. And not get a much worse result by trying our luck. It happened again. Well, we have enough to kill the grave right now. I think I would like to see a boost happen. And some mana gain. May as well. If you're the only one who does damage, then... Gotta find some way to kill the grave. Yeah, maybe you're the other one who kills the grave, huh? I want to see mana. That's not enough mana. I want to see the big boost. The mana. Got enough rolls. There we go. So this is already going to be the big boost. Mana, please. Please. That is a crying shame. Means that the boost doesn't do anything. Oh well. Okay. Wasn't much we could do this turn anyways, so I was just trying to make something productive happen out of it. Getting mana would at least be nice. Alright, you can go. I'm not so mad at you, I won't let you leave. What are we at this time? So we're gonna need some shield. Gonna need to deal with these quartzes, and Wiz has too much health. If we can get the engaged side on Ranger, we can stun the Wiz. So let's keep that in mind. Ooh, Granite. Think it has to be Granite, huh? Granite normally has a stun side here though, right? That's a shame to lose. But Granite is still quite good. Although starting at only 2 health. No, he normally only has 2, yeah. He normally only has 2 stone health anyways, so. One thing I will say is Devoid is a lot of fun, but we don't have any enemies that have only 2 health right now, so. They have 3 health at least. Okay, is there any enemy that we want to... Nope, nothing we need to dispel. Do we need to switch up anything like this? Or this? No, they can't switch, but... We could even put the trio on that. That would be crazy. How many 2s do we have? We've got Vampire has all 2s. Granite has 50% 2s. Well, 1 and 3 2s. I believe this technically counts as a 2. Even if it successfully engages. Yeah, it's not bad. I wonder if I should put these on somebody else. And put this over here. Gives us a chance for a lot of mana. The boost for 3 is more versatile. I think I like that more. Now we don't have Lise as our impromptu boost. That's a shame. Probably that's what we want from you, Vampire. Okay, Quartz is outright killing Faye with that move, huh? So we could weaken him. Or we could go for the trio boost. Who would we put that on? I mean, if we put that on Ranger and we got either one of these or the Engage side. Engage side would outright kill Wiz, right? You could always just get the death protection side. I think this one's worth re-rolling. Probably this one. We don't really have any way of getting shields anymore except for the, burst, so I guess we gotta deal with that. I'm talking about the militia. That's the only way we're gonna deal with him. Okay. We should probably keep some of these to be safe. I'll keep the weakened to be safe. That is fair. But keep this now. This only targets militia now, huh? Unless we use this to hit the militia, or to hit the militia first, yeah, and then we can hit the quartz. We need 4 more to kill a quartz. So we need 2 more mana. Okay, so we need to reroll both of these, is what I'm hearing. Okay. That's... probably couldn't have done any better. So... we do this one. Yeah. Then we'll... Okay. It's gonna weaken this one, but we should probably just kill that one, huh? Go here. There. First. Weaken the quartz. So we're getting less weakened ourselves. would have liked to heal up the granite so he doesn't lose his stone HP. I think you'll be fine for the rest of the fight. Probably. Here's so many more bones. And these bones have 6 hit points. I hate it. Vampire's weakened. Vampire weakened! Oh, man. One roll left. This could go horribly wrong. These are such bad rolls, I can't keep them. Oh, no. That didn't help. Like at all. We might not be long for this world. Already? To waste that move on a militia? Granite's dying. Granite, you should have just rolled your death protection. Or someone should have rolled some mana. Who told these guys to roll so poorly? These rolls are just not cutting it. Talking to herself. What can we do with this? Okay. What can we do with what we have already? Can we kill a quartz? Not really. I mean, we can. Doesn't seem like a good idea since everybody else is still dying. That saves some people. So many of them are killing the vampire. Vampire didn't survive back there? So when we did, like... Right, we burst there? Right, because... we didn't heal everyone, right? Well, then I don't really like these rules. This one is probably ideal. This one is... really not doing enough, I gotta say. Wiz, stop summoning bones. You're driving me crazy. How am I supposed to deal with so many 6 health bones? Think we have to keep that one. What can we do with this? Shoot. what I sort of need to happen is the triplet boost on this one. I don't know how we're gonna make it happen, though. This side is just useless, though, right? Think we might need the mana here. And we're not gonna get the triplet at the trio boost side. Unless we reroll this one. Can we take that kind of a risk? Not really. Okay, we got the boost side. Alright, we ended it back where we landed. Back where we began on this one. So, are we dead already? No, we can't triple this one even like that. So... don't think we're killing the quartz. We might have to do this. If we're doing that, we should do it first. So that the ranger gets more healing. Is there any chance we do any better by killing bones? I don't think so. We're not killing anyone. We're not killing anyone this term. We can at least stun the whiz so there's no more bones spawning. But... I think we lose. Yeah, I don't know how we survive this. It doesn't look like we do. My tea is cold. It's too many bones. What are we even supposed to do with that many bones? And look, he's healing them all now. What a jerk. Alright. This can't be a new record, come on. You're patronizing me. Guess we'd just get boned. I'll submit the high score, it's fine. Yeah, exactly.